Welcome to another episode of Roll for Initiative. I am Ryan.
I'm Connie.
I'm Corey.
I'm Carla.
And today we are going to be talking about which Disney princess would survive being attacked by a Terminator.
Oh yeah.
So obviously we are not in a new format yet because it is still in the works and art needs a little bit more time to work on graphics and things.
Yeah.
So we are continuing off our bracket accoutrement as we did before, and because Corey chose last week that it was the theme of the Terminator, we came up with this as our question. And so how things work on this show for currently this week, hopefully it will be changing next week, but we don't know.
It'll be a surprise. Yeah.
I think it's safe to say, and I think everybody understands that generally everybody's very burnt out mentally and emotionally right now. So like things are they're taking a little bit longer than expected because there's a lot of like exhaustion and burnout right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right now.
Yeah, specifically right now, this instant.
Yes.
This week. This whole week.
Yeah.
Or sorry, this day.
Yeah. We'll just say this
week
whole
has been
week
a
was
day.
kind of a wash, and we'll just
One long day.
This week has been a day. Yeah.
this week has been a day.
Definitely.
With as we're going to go through the brackets, you will all be able to vote with us to decide who gets to move on to the next bracket. We all will roll a d20, decide who gets to have the initiative and open the argument, and then we will open the polls and have you guys decide who gets to move on. And at the very, 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 very end, you get to decide who the master debater of the week is, and that person will choose the topic of next week.
That will hopefully be the new format, and if not, it'll just be the same format, which you're used to, so that's fine.
Yeah. Yep. And so Corey is safe from that master debater because she was already the champion last week.
Aha!
I vote Connie.
Now.
No, just right now.
Wait a second. We haven't even started arguing yet.
Pull in the chat.
You seem like you have it together right now.
That's the farthest from the truth right now. It's only because I have my contrast turned up way up.
Oh dear. Anyway, let us. Oh wait. There's another bit of rule. If you type in the chat the name of the thing, it will count as a vote. So be very careful when you're talking about like, oh, this person would be better than this, while the polls are open, because it will count as a vote.
Unless you do the number first. Like once your vote is in, it counts. So
Right.
like make sure to like vote a number and the discussion.
Yeah. Or when you like discuss, you kind of like hyphenate the name or like put some kind of identifier to make it so it's not what's on the board.
Yeah, or like abbreviate or something,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
I voted for Ryan.
Yay. That's fine.
All
Either
right.
or.
Who's going to be our first round?
I think you were doing that up yours symbol is what you were doing.
That's fine too. I'm not
Okay.
objecting.
Let's 7.
Oh, jeez.
2.
11.
2.
Corey. You get the first
It's
one,
you.
which will be Penelope von Schweetz versus Merida. Oh, and
Okay,
yes.
so, like,
So yes, this is
Penelope-
their. Someone's come back in time to try and assassinate one of these girls.
Right. So look, I think Vanellope would be very like tricksy and hard to pin down, but I think ultimately I think that she would get got. I think Merida is more focused as like I think that Vanellope wouldn't necessarily like defeat a Terminator. I think that Merida would like defeat a Terminator. I think she's focused. She's like tactically a little bit more tactically minded. I don't know.
Just for clarification, what model Terminator are we talking about? Are we talking classic Arnie, or are we talking the T1000 from number 2? Or are we talking about even
Or
further?
Arnie.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
thinking classic Terminator.
Okay, so I think that's the T900 series. Not that I know this series or anything, nerd.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, I think that this is actually a very close match. I'm gonna have to go with Merida. I think that she's more fighty.
See, but Vanellope glitches.
She does, but
So
she
even if they get her, it's like glitch. Bye.
Yeah, she could either like use her glitch abilities to either like dodge or like evasive maneuvers, or I don't know. Couldn't she technically glitch herself into the Terminator, fry his circuits, and then just glitch out?
Technically.
Technically, because the
But
Terminator
she's little
is
and has little legs.
well. All she would have to do is fry the chip that links up to Skynet, because then once that Terminator is offline, then it's
But would she know enough?
I don't think that she know enough.
I don't think she would have the knowledge.
She's not the one that went into the code of Candy Crush. It was Ralph that did that.
Yeah.
Ralph went into the code of Candy Crush and fixed it, right?
Did he?
And Vanellope got caught.
No. The computer got reset. That's what happened.
Oh, so it's King Candy and the little gumdrop that know like code stuff.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't know
Yeah.
code stuff, and she messed up the internet. Like I don't think right. So I don't think that
You wouldn't know how
what
to
if she made
deactivate
it like,
it.
more
but she
powerful?
would, yeah.
What if she accidentally I don't know, unlocked like developer mode or something like that?
oh god, unlock admin profile.
It's the end of the world.
oh god. Ugh.
Bad enough that that's what would happen. It would get worse before it got better. If anything.
Yeah, I think you're right. Merida she's already kind of in that warrior hunter mindset, so she would already be like, okay, I need to get away from him. I need to hide. I need to start thinking about tactical advantage.
But how long would she last against guns?
Well, okay.
Merida?
So it
Well, no,
depends.
no.
If the Terminator is getting thrown back to defeat this person, the Terminator is going back to the time where it's medieval, and he still only has swords and arrows.
Yes, exactly. So the only reason why the original Terminator had the shotgun was because he teleported back to, what was it, 82, 88?
Yeah.
But there were already shotguns in that era. When
Yeah.
they get teleported back, they literally have nothing on them. They are
No,
completely
only
naked.
organics.
Yeah, so they have to use whatever resources are of that time.
Okay.
Mhm.
So yeah, so that would mean that he would definitely be way more limited on her scale.
Yeah, because she knows the land. She knows how to horseback ride. She knows how to shoot bow and arrow. She knows how to sword fight.
Yeah.
She's definitely way more prepared than Vanellope is. But Vanellope does have that glitching advantage that it's like, even if you do catch me, I have the ability to
Get
like,
out of it.
get out of it. And I could potentially, if someone gave her the correct information, because like say if King Candy was like being threatened by this, he might team up with Vanellope, and if he knows enough coding, he might be able to give her the information that she needs in order to glitch into the Terminator.
Well, he
Because
did.
it's her
Who?
King Candy.
King Candy.
By
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. It depends on when in the timeline he teleports to, right? Because this is like teleporting
Yes.
in time, so that opens that possibility that King Candy's still alive.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And then like whoever would be on their team is like you have Ralph as her kind of support, and then Merida has 3 crazy brothers and her
Hey,
family.
don't you overestimate those little gremlins.
That's true.
They know what's
Yeah.
up.
They
I'm
do
gonna
know
go
what's
with
up.
Merida.
And they basically almost have glitch powers because they can
Almost.
get from place to place.
Yeah.
They
They
almost
are
have
glitch power.
They are real snicky.
It's like 3 Jack-Jacks all just
Oh goodness.
Oh god, yeah.
I'm sure that's where the Jack came first. They probably took them from Jack. The concept of them came from Jack. I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Vanellope also has the commander bitch to help her. I like that. That's her name from now on.
Commander Bitch.
Commander Bitch.
Oh my god, yes. What's her name? Jane?
Who?
Whatever.
the tall lady.
Glade teacher.
Fix-It Felix's wife.
Yeah.
Oh, Sue.
Yes.
Yay.
That's true.
I think this one's pretty
Yeah. We have been
sold.
disagreed with.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was a good fight. It was a good fight.
It was, yeah. It wasn't like the ones that it's like one vote for one person and then
Right.
Okay.
I just want to see a Terminator go back into medieval times and try and ride a horse.
I'm surprised they haven't done that as a sequel.
No, I
or a
want to
prequel.
see Arnold go back, right? I want to
Yes.
see. I want to see Arnold just be like,
Come on, you stupid horse.
Oh my god. Oh, this one's easy. 8.
All right.
3.
A 19.
8.
Right.
Okay. Well, gee, this one, yeah, this is easy. Jasmine, of course, because one, she's got a tiger. And besides that, she's already a badass. Like, yeah. I don't have any other words to describe. Just like, yeah, she can take care of her own. Like, she's
Yes,
good.
Rapunzel. She'll be here later. Sorry. Option delete.
So yeah, so Snow White. I mean, she can.
She dumb.
She
No,
can sing
she
a mean
can't.
song and she
No.
can clean real good. But oh man, like
Oh, that
she got
Terminator's
with like
gonna
an
be
apple.
polished.
She's not very fast. Like trees were tripping her up. Like trees were like like.
Although, doesn't the Terminator get like endeared to like the girl in the movie?
In the
I saw Terminator like once, and it was
No, he gets endeared to the kid.
In the second
Right.
one.
in the second one, yeah.
Second one, yeah.
right.
the
But
first
like,
one's
I
just
feel
a
like
slasher.
Snow White would be that kid that they get endeared to, because that's the whole thing around her, right? Everybody loves her. That's what.
Yeah,
That's
but
why
she
they
got
keep-
taken out by an apple. I'm pretty sure the Terminator could find an apple. Like,
I agree. Like that's the only like iffy
She's
thing
not real.
for Snow
she's
White.
Not real, she's not real like aware of like her situation. Like maybe I shouldn't be accepting apples from
Yeah,
you.
like if
There's
he
some
gets
murder-
like hurt or something in the process, she would come and help him, and he'd be like, "Oh fuck, I can't kill her now." Because kind of like what happens with the hunter, right? Like it's the same concept. Like she's just this like really dumb, blissfully ignorant child that it's like really sweet. So people are just like drawn to her. So it's like that would be her only like saving grace. Like if the fates aligned and allowed her to like show off her personality, like, oh, I'm gonna be super nice to you, so you're gonna like me now. Other than that, it's like, you're dead.
Yeah, dead.
yeah, that
No hope.
I like Arsenal Roy's like thing. Give me your clothes and motorcycle and apples.
Carla just wrote her own movie.
I would see that. I would watch that.
I mean, it's basically Snow White, but instead of the hunter, it's the Terminator. Like, let's be real. The Terminator is Snow White. It's the adult version.
The adult version.
PG-13 at least.
Come on.
Oh, it's pretty close actually.
It is.
I was convincing.
I have Hamilton stuck in my head.
You're welcome.
No, that's a different princess. She's later.
Jasmine knows parkour. Yeah, that's...
Parkour?
Does she? Wait, no. Aladdin knows parkour. She doesn't.
I'm
she
sure it's
follows.
rubbed off by
Well, her dexterity is high enough to where she would pass an athletics check.
She
Like,
freaking pole vaulted. She
doesn't-
pole vaults across the roof.
Yes, she does.
She's
She
fine.
pulled across the roof when he was like, "I'm gonna put this little thing on." She's like, bloop, 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 bloop. Like,
well, and then she also escapes out of the palace almost like every freaking night, so she knows how to get past security.
I do what I want.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
you can't hold me.
And like, yeah, and if you take it into the TV series as well, like she does her own badass things in that. Like she gets more and more feisty as you go.
Yeah. She's also really cunning, so I feel like she would definitely be able to outmaneuver the older version of the Terminator.
Oh, show.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely would vote for Jasmine, but
Yep.
yeah.
Plus, Jasmine is a tiger.
3D Cooper wants your wallpaper.
Honestly, I googled.
I Google.
Google is friend.
That's some pretty cool, like, kind of skater art of.
It
all the
reminds me of
Terminators.
Akira, and then like getting thrown into Terminator artwork. Or am I thinking of the wrong?
I don't know.
The orange motorcycle, the big, and
Oh yeah, that's Akira.
Akira. Yeah. Because like when the cyborg thing starts to like evolve and explode, like that art looks reminds me of that scene.
Ah. Yeah, it just reminds me of like the back of like a skateboard or like
Yeah.
a Vans skate shop.
It does.
Right?
Okay. Next we
Okay.
have. Oh, not that one.
Pocahontas and Anna.
Pocahontas and Anna.
That's yeah.
I
Hey.
There we go. Oh,
got a 2.
that Anna.
What other Anna?
I don't know. 14.
I got a 3 again.
Ryan, what'd you get?
I got a 2.
Oh, it's you, Connie.
Aha! Easy. Pocahontas.
Yeah.
Easy. Like, I'm sorry. Anna just like accepted that prince into her life with like open arms, just like ready to give it all up, have my sandwich, take everything. But Pocahontas was the very first time she met John Smith, she was extremely distrustful. She was like, nah.
She was like, I'm gonna kill him. Like, she was like, I'm gonna
Which
probably
should
kill
be
this
your
man.
first response to a Terminator. So,
Whereas I would be like,
Pocahontas.
maybe it's like a friend. Maybe it's like an alive, like little computer, like Olaf's an alive snowman. She'd be like, well,
yeah, Anna would try to befriend this, and then he'd be like, blah, blam. I don't know what type of armor or weaponry would be in frozen territory?
they're guns.
But Anna has Elsa.
Hmm.
Anna has a
Yeah.
bodyguard that can just literally freeze the Terminator.
Yeah, but she's still like susceptible. Like she's that person in the horror movie that hears the sound and goes running towards it, and her
I'm gonna
sister
poke
yells
it.
no, and she still goes out there anyways,
Yeah.
and then that's what happens.
Friend.
I don't know. I would also give Anna a little bit of credit there too, because like in this, at least I'm going off of Anna from Frozen 2.
Oh, I
Where-
haven't seen 2. I stopped at 1.
It's
Okay.
better than one.
She is
stopped
much
at
more
1. I'm good.
self-sufficient too.
It's fine. Two's better than one.
So because she has so much more like self-determination and
But that doesn't make her skillful. Like, she still chases after Elsa and has to be rescued out of the fire. Spoiler alerts, by the way.
Oh no! Don't worry about me,
Cool.
girl.
I don't know. I would
oh,
say
fuck.
like in I don't know. They both have this, but like she
Like,
definitely
all
has.
she's good at is running away.
Okay.
Running away and then tripping and falling in love with the person that wants to hurt her the most. Oh, okay.
No, but even like her solution, like the way she fixed things is by running away.
She
Like
was
she
the-
didn't like what?
She was the one at the very very end who like solves the situation. Like she
By
takes the
running
initiative
away. She literally threw shit at people and ran away. I'm
She
sorry.
threw a shoe.
No, she threw a rock.
Oh, it should have been a
No,
chancla.
no, it's like she
should've.
was using herself as bait. It's very like self-sacrificing,
Yeah.
which means that she would not survive if she was self-sacrificing for the
Right.
Terminator.
Exactly. Like it doesn't fix
Mm.
any problems. She will not get rid of the Terminator. She'll just run away.
Pocahontas
She'll
is
just run
pretty fighty.
into the town and bring the Terminator there, and then
Hmm.
bring terror and destruction into the town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm sorry, Pocahontas can climb a tree in like 0.2 seconds. You will never catch her if
And
you're in her
She's
environment.
fearless. She jumps off that cliff like.
Oh man,
fearless.
She
she
is
survived
guided by
that
her
dive.
ancestors. Like, come on, she's got this in the pocket. She's got
Yes,
like
fucking
divine
Grandma
guidance
Willow.
here,
Grandma Willow will protect Pocahontas.
right?
That's all she needs.
If it gets real bad, there's gonna be some like wispy willows coming out of nowhere, just like tangling up this Terminator.
Yep.
Yeah.
Plus, she's fast. Like,
Real
she
fast.
runs for a living.
She runs everywhere. She doesn't like casually walk anywhere. She's just like, oh, I need to go over here. I need to go over here.
She is literally the fittest Disney princess out of all
Yep.
of them.
She's got the stamina.
Alrighty. That's pretty definitive there. I was just trying to give Anna just a little bit of credit, but no.
I know, I tried the same with Snow White. It's fine. It's like, you have 0 chance of survival, but we'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
All right. Next we have Mulan versus Tiana.
15.
6.
13.
8.
I love Tiana, but I don't think she would do very well in a fighting scenario. Like, she's dedicated, she's a hard worker,
Yeah.
but she's good at what she does, and she's very, like, close-minded about, like, this is my goal, this is what I'm gonna focus on. I really doubt that she ever took any sort of, like, self-defense class or anything.
Yeah.
Like, she just, like, focused on cooking and, like, opening her restaurant. I was like, that's great, you're super hardworking, but let's face it, you're going against Mulan, who's literally a trained warrior and has a dragon
I mean,
Like,
he's
and a
little-
cricket.
and a lucky cricket.
Okay, cricket.
Like, if anything, like, she'll just defeat the Terminator with fireworks, like she did the Huns. Like, and she improvises. Like, she always has a plan B and comes up with an alternative plan to make things work. She's quick on her feet. She's reliable. She's trustworthy. She, like, backs up her team. Like, she has everyone's back, and she won't stop even when she's told to stop. She's like, she will go until the job is done.
Yeah.
All right, so I will give a little bit of something to Tiana here. I'll try. What if we say that also, like, if a Terminator comes and goes down to Louisiana, I would imagine the first person she's gonna go try and see is Mama Odie. So
Yeah.
with that, I would imagine that she has a little bit more of a fighting chance with a bit of magic on her side.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Mulan also has magic with the ancestors.
Not the same kind of magic.
It's not the
Yeah.
same kind of magic, but I mean, like, she, like, kinda though.
She's more like boosted by the ancestors.
Like,
where,
the best the ancestors are gonna do for her are send her Mushu. Like, that's
Right.
all the ancestors did for her. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's their. Here's your help.
Yeah.
Versus like active like magic, trying to like
Okay.
work it out type. It's active magic versus passive magic. Okay.
But there's still, like, Mama Odie's magic. Like, it's like swamp magic. It's not necessarily gonna, like, kill the Terminator.
No, but I mean,
Like,
it
if
could
if
slow
she
him
had
up.
Dr. Facilier on her team, then I'd believe it. Like, yeah, she can take him down.
Mhm.
But Mama Odie's magic is white magic, so it's not quite gonna do the trick to get it. But yeah, like, it'll be a boost and assist her, but I still don't think it's enough of a boost for her to surpass Mulan in surviving circumstances.
That's true. I mean, I think the best that she could kind of get with that type of non-lethal magic would be more kind of like a Home Alone situation where you would just like set up so much shit that would kind of like slow it down, try and gum it up. You know, she would still use the magic in tandem with trying to outsmart it. Like, how can I break this down? You know,
Yeah.
because it is just a machine after all.
I still think Mulan's a trained soldier. Someone asked.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they sent her to fight in place of her dad, yeah, but she trained in order to go to war.
Right. So like someone was saying, is she really a trained warrior? Like, yes, they trained.
yes, for sure.
It was
Yes.
There's an entire song about her training.
Well, not only that,
the
but like
best song in the movie.
yeah, she trained the exact same way the men did. So she wasn't in any sort of like women's altered camp where it's like, oh, we're only doing these activities because they're whatever. Yeah, no, she went through the
hate when
exact same
Correction.
training.
The men trained the way Mulan trained.
Ooh.
Let's
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. She
let's
did.
be real.
She schooled those guys. That's pretty good. Yeah, you're right.
Because it wasn't until she got kicked out of camp that platoon or whatever got good.
Yeah, they started to turn around.
Yeah.
That's another thing, is that Mulan is an inspiring leader. And she leads by example. So she does the thing first, and then she kind of gets everyone to follow on the train just because everybody sees how badass she is.
Very true.
Oh yeah.
All right. I will end that poll right there.
Right there.
Right there.
right there.
Blimey.
Blimey. Well, next off, we got Belle and we got Princess Leia.
Ooh.
I don't know. It's rough.
So we have to keep in mind they're going back to that area, so they like the Terminator could have a lightsaber.
This is possible. This is possible.
I got a 10.
I got a 13.
One.
4.
One.
3. Okay.
Go,
okay.
Ryan.
So. Yeah, I want to go with Princess Leia
Because
between
General Leia or Princess Leia?
well,
I guess it depends on when he goes back in time, right?
Aha.
yeah, it
did
literally
write
depends on
Princess
when
Leia.
because like
the
there
name
could
says Princess Leia, not General Leia.
true.
All right.
We've pulled these technicalities before, so I'm gonna stick to it.
She and then it also depends like is this when she was being trained by Luke to use her force powers, or was this right during like Empire Strikes Back
But
time?
even if she's being trained by Luke to use her powers, she never like experienced like a strong surge of them. Like she never like I don't feel like her force skills would be enough for her to use them in a survival method because she
Yeah.
never really like develops them as much. She has intuition and other things that I'm sure are enhanced by the Force.
Yeah.
But
She's
it's
like-
never like she's never gonna Darth Vader choke the Terminator, right?
No,
she
she's got, like,
never,
a spidey sense more
expressed-
than anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, I would say with that like sixth sense just enough, she'd probably be able to head off the Terminator more than Belle could, even though Belle is a very intelligent woman who can kind of make
I was like, can hold her own.
She can
Sorry.
hold her own. She can hold her own. She's fought off wolves before. She-
Barely.
barely.
She got
Yeah.
rescued from the wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
but-
her intellect is enough to save her from the Terminator.
Right. Yeah, because like she's mechanical minded. Her dad was an inventor, so
Yeah.
machines make sense to her.
She could build something, although we never really see her build anything, so I don't know how her like engineering skills are versus just the understanding of how machines work. So
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah.
eh.
So-
I'm gonna go Princess Leia because we also didn't talk about her companion R2.
Sure.
Like
Yeah.
if everybody's got like a buddy or like a support with them, it's like R2 would definitely be Princess Leia's. And
Oh,
you
and
know
she
how
has,
sassy
like,
R2 is.
Chewie and Han and Luke. She has all of them. Depends on the timeline, right? It depends at what point we're jumping back to. But
Yeah.
she would like these characters if they're coming to the rescue. She definitely has way more of a fighting chance than a fucking candlestick and
I don't know. That
Walk.
chest of drawers is scary when it's flying off of a like.
The handle.
yeah, but she has to have a second story in order to jump off of it. If they're not, once she's down, you ain't going back up.
When she's down, just
I want to see her go back up those stairs. Yeah, definitely Leia has more of a fighting chance than Belle. I don't think either of them would survive in the end, like if it was just left to their own devices, but
Yeah.
Leia would last longer.
Unless it was General Leia, because then she would already be trained
Right.
in all of her Force stuff, and she would already kind of have that, be in that tactical mindset from being in charge of the rebellion. So
Yeah.
General Leia would have way better of a fighting chance, but Princess
Oh, yeah.
Leia I still think has better odds than Belle.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
Gur.
Yeah, it's like, you're one of my favorites, but
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's like I don't think your intelligence modifier will be able to save you in this situation.
no. If it was a different question, I'm sure you would do better. But not.
We're talking about Terminators.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you think, Corey?
No, I think that it's definitely Leia. Like, I think Leia survives. I think Leia is smart and fast. Like, I think she's a quick thinker. I think that Belle would be like, yeah, like, I think that Belle has heart, but I mean, she gets got real easy by, like, she gets put in, like, the cage with her dad. Like, I feel like she's very hopeful, whereas Princess Leia, I think, is like, I hate you and the horse you rode in on. Like, whereas Belle's like, no, like, see, like, I just want to show the townspeople that he's kind. Like, and
You're
like,
a monster!
Leia would be like, Leia would be like, I don't care, like, whatever.
Yeah, so. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna take the time to try to explain to the Terminator why he shouldn't kill me. I'm gonna run. Whereas
Yeah, it's like, nah.
maybe.
yeah, because even when Han, Luke, and Chewie went to go and rescue her, and they were pinned down by the troopers, even those guys were like, "Oh, we don't know what to do." She's like, "You guys are ridiculous." Bam, go down the garbage chute. Like,
She does not hesitate.
Can
She
think on
knows
her
what
feet.
she knows. She's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
yeah, Belle's
She's
gonna get
very
got.
committed to. I don't know what's down there, but it's better than up here. Like, let's go.
Yeah, she has good survival instincts. There we go.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
True. All right. Finishing poll. Princess Leia.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next we have Rapunzel versus Elsa of Arendelle.
Elsa.
I got a 4.
I got a 5.
What?
Uh-oh, Carla, you're muted, or there's no audio.
We can't hear
Oh,
you.
11. Sorry, my dog was being loud, so I muted my mic.
I think you got
Um,
higher than Corey.
I got 11.
Yep.
Yep, so it's Carla.
This was kind of hard because, like, Elsa has powers,
Yeah.
but she also, like, freezes under pressure. Like, so, like, if shit's happening, like, once she has time to adjust to the situation and process it, she'll kick ass, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like when things first happen, she has a tendency to, like, freeze, and it's like, fuck, what do I do? Because she overthinks everything, and it's like, I get it, girl, but I don't know that this is a survival skill. Whereas Rapunzel, like, she gets thrown into all sorts of shit, and while she's very naive, like, she always comes up with something that puts her on the advantage, right? Like, she uses her charisma to, like, get people to, like, change their minds, or she uses, like, the stuff around her like a fucking frying pan to defend
She's
herself.
still a
and
fighter.
she will use whatever. She'll tie you up with her hair. Like, it's hard. But, like, no matter what Rapunzel can use, it's not gonna defeat Elsa's powers.
Yeah.
So
I
Plus,
think those
if-
ice powers will come in handy way more effectively than Rapunzel trying to be
Yeah.
charismatic. Or, I mean, the best I think she's got is maybe trip it up with hair, tie it up. You know, she can use that to her advantage. Unless she's in the tower, then the Terminator has to get into the tower first. So that's already
and
kind
then
of
he's screwed.
right. Yeah, and she then has time to pull the Home Alone and frickin' set up traps
Yeah.
and everything, and then
she
Pascal can
would.
help. Yeah. Yeah.
Would she get baited out of the tower though? She would probably get baited out of the tower.
She's pretty naive.
Would the Terminator know to bait her out of the tower, though? Or would he just be on a mission to get in?
Touche. That he has the main objective. So the older models definitely just, that's their one-track mind and they just go.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're bulldozers. They're just.
Yeah, exactly. They don't stop until their mission is complete and then doom, they're done.
Yep.
They're out.
Okay.
Plus, it's like, if we're thinking sidekicks, like Elsa has all the other spirits, like if this is like Frozen 2, right? Like all those earth spirits are gonna like kick
mountains
ass.
to squish him with,
Plus the little thingy is so cute and just
Little
set
fire toad?
Oh, the fire spirit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calcifer?
Essentially.
I call him Pascalcifer because it's a little gecko that sets shit on fire.
He
So
looks
like
like
Pascal and Calcifer, I just call him Pascalcifer. He has another Rooney or something. I don't know what his official name is, but I just call him Pascalcifer.
Okay, fine. I might have to watch this movie just for the sidekick.
Just for
dang it.
that. It's
He's
Just
cute.
for the
He
sidekick.
is too cute.
It's definitely better than the first.
Okay.
It really doesn't have a song that is too much of an earworm, like a whole song, like "Let It Go" was.
Yeah.
So, like, it's kind of nice.
So yeah, it lets you appreciate the rest of the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I would have to give a little bit more. Like, so Elsa definitely has defensive powers. She can definitely do that. But if she gets injured, she's injured. Rapunzel can heal herself.
Unless
They cut her hair.
Elsa has May abilities where she can encase herself in ice and somehow heal herself.
No, she
No?
doesn't.
That's not how it works.
No,
I've never,
it's
okay.
not. No.
I thought I'd throw it out there anyways.
I definitely think that. Yes, Elsa has mostly like kind of defensive things, but like she's defensive by being offensive. She will get back into a corner and then lash out, right?
Yeah.
She also created the giant snow monster, right?
Yeah,
the
that's true.
giant one.
Marshmallow.
That guy, he will wreck your shit. Like, I mean, he big. He's a big boy.
True.
He'll be able to protect her, at least for a while.
Yeah.
She can just keep making ice casts.
Yeah, sadly Pascal is not much of a threat against a Terminator.
No, he can stick his tongue in his ear, but that's about it.
If he even has any ear crevasses, I don't know. Terminator anatomy.
Crevasses.
A random USB port on the side of the head. I don't know.
Pascal, to like it didn't work. It didn't work. Now it worked.
Now it worked. Okay.
Random Turnip says, one for power of frying pans.
I mean, the idea of like being able to wield a frying pan like that is absolutely ridiculous.
And terrifying.
The strength needed to wield something like that heavy with such a small
Because it's not just a frying pan; it's like a cast iron.
Yeah.
It is a cast iron frying pan,
It's
and
just
those
heavy.
handles are freaking tiny. So you got to have some real thick wrister. I'm just saying. So she knows how to kind of.
Yeah,
I mean, she's used to pulling her mom up and down the tower like all the time, so she's worked on that.
She has muscle, that's for sure.
Man.
Also, I don't know how her hair didn't rip from all of that. I don't give a fuck. She cut it in a second with a knife or a shard of glass.
Maybe
I'm
it was
sorry,
the
not
amount
even
of
a knife.
willingness to cut her hair was what made it cut, not the
She didn't do it. He did it. It was a surprise haircut. Yeah. A really good one, by the way. But
Yeah, right.
So it has a lot of tensile strength, but not a lot of
strength.
different types of strengths, right?
She's gonna have so many split ends. It's gonna be awful.
It is.
It's gonna be terrible.
He
it's
doesn't
okay.
know how
It's
to take
long
care
enough
of
that it
that.
doesn't matter.
It'll just grow on back.
Well, after it's magical, she's definitely gonna have such bad hair days because it's gonna not be magical. She's like, I've never had to take care of my hair before, and people are like,
That's true.
she's gonna be like, what? You have to wash your hair? They're like, yes, you have to wash your hair.
You have to style it. You actually have to make it look like something. What the hell?
I mean, she did go pixie pretty quickly though.
Short hair problem.
Didn't quite.
Oh,
go
yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't quite pixie, but yeah.
That was pretty pixie though.
That was a bob. That was a bob.
It was a bob. It was a bob.
It was a short bob.
With some layers, that's what it was.
We're arguing about, guys.
It was layers, but yeah, we got sidetracked.
Us hair experts over here.
All right, I'll end that one. Elsa gets to move on.
Elsa.
All right.
Okay, next.
we have Tinkerbell versus
I'm
Moana.
offended at this. Tinkerbell is not a princess.
She was labeled official Disney princess when they first started the series.
That's gross.
10.
Hey,
Somebody
thank you,
beat
Renny,
I also
for
got a
gifting
10.
that sub.
Thank you.
Yay!
Yes, I did my research before including her.
Okay.
Need princess research.
Yes. I got a 7? Yeah, that's a 7.
So do we
6.
roll off with 10s? No.
Yeah, we roll off with 10s.
Oh yeah, you do.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Got a 6.
Look, I got another one. Going to the dice jail.
Okay.
Get outta here.
Tinkerbell versus Moana. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's my logic. They're
Okay.
both pretty feisty.
Yeah.
Both pretty feisty, pretty fighty, right? The hitbox on Moana, there's so much more
Yeah.
to be able to be hit. Also, she's pretty naive. Like, Maui, really, got in her head. When, she had a mission, she was like, get Maui on the boat. She's like, la, la, dancing, you're
He got
welcome.
Maui on that boat though.
Did.
Did eventually, sort of, more. He got himself on the boat, and the ocean
She
was
got
like,
back
"Me
on the boat
too."
after he got on the boat.
I think Tinkerbell, I don't think you can pin her down. I don't think.
Are you kidding me? You flicker.
But she survives that.
They capture her with a pirate hat.
Huh?
They capture her with a pirate hat. They literally just swoop, done. You're in a cage now. You're useless.
I don't know.
I mean, all the
be
Terminator has to do is not believe in her, and
Oh, you're right. Oof.
How would he not believe in her when the prime mission is to kill her?
maybe he's been pre-programmed to seek her
He
out.
knows
make that
he
work.
knows she's real, but he doesn't believe in her.
Oh,
Oh. Oh.
It's like I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Oh my god! He doesn't even need to fire off a single shot. You can just kill him with
I just don't
disappointment.
believe in you.
That's not how I meant it, but I'll take it.
No, we're going with it now.
No, that's actually a quote from Terry Pratchett's Small Gods book. It's witches don't believe in gods. They know they're real, but they don't believe in them. It would be like believing in the postman.
Oh, interesting.
Because
It's not a
they're
belief.
there, they take part of the greater scheme of things. They're real, but they just don't believe in them as a deity.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
They're just another thing.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
just another person that's there. It's when you work with artists, is they're just another person. They're not this big thing to idolize.
Right.
Interesting. Interesting.
But also the disappointment one is so much better. So
So I'm going with Tinkerbell. I
Okay.
think that.
Yeah, I'll.
Moana.
Oh.
Huh? Oh.
Huh?
I'm going with Moana because she survives killer coconuts.
Because
And,
they're coconuts, though. She survives them.
Yeah, but did you see how she survived the coconuts? She freaking parkoured from a boat to a giant boat and then freaking threw herself down that line with the oar and she runs across her island so easily and up that mountain. She's in such good shape.
She is.
Yeah.
Her sidekicks are garbage. But doesn't need her sidekick.
carry.
She's her own sidekick. Actually, no. Her grandma is the best fucking sidekick she needs, and that's it. That's all.
Because she believes in her?
Yep. Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
We got the counterpoint to Tink right there. It's Grandma.
Hey is not a quality chicken, Steel Neko.
No.
Hey is in fact not a quality chicken. Is
Listen,
bad
just
quality.
because he went to Juilliard doesn't mean anything.
Ah.
yeah, you got it. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Moana. She's got a surviving chance. I wanted to say Tinkerbell because, like you said, Corey, she has a smaller hitbox, so that's gonna be real hard to kind of track. But if the Terminator gets like a position on her, like if she's sleeping or something, done. It's insta kill.
Yeah. She's also very easily distracted. You're like, oh no, Peter Pan's making out with somebody. She'd be like, what?
Yeah,
Shiny
but I
thing.
think the disappointment will get her in the end.
Alrighty.
Just disappointed.
I know you're real, but I don't believe in you.
All right, Moana gets to move on, and the
Yay.
last in the first column, we have Princess Kida versus Ariel.
Oh, fuck, that's easy. 16.
14.
Haha, 13.
Corey,
So I think it's Carla. I got a 3.
you got
Oh.
3.
Sorry, I answered that earlier.
Sorry, didn't hear you. Definitely Kita. Like, I feel like Ariel would just fucking fall in love with him. Daddy, I love him. It's like, nah, child. You're 16. Get back in your bedroom.
Every
He
year,
doesn't.
every year past 16, at first I was like, yeah, she's 16, she's an adult. When I was a kid, I was like, she can make her own decisions. Every year past 16, I'm like, no, she's not. She's a kid. She's an idiot. What are you doing?
She will blindly sign a contract without reading the fine print. Like, ya dumb. Whereas Kita, it's like she has survived hundreds of years, like, in isolation from the rest of the world, but still, like, they have the technology. Plus, if this is after Milo comes in and they know how to use the technology now, like, the Terminator has no chance.
So yes, Recooper, Kita is from Atlantis.
Yes.
Plus, wouldn't the Terminator just like rust out if he had to go after Ariel because it would be on her turf? He would have to be submergible in water.
I mean,
I imagine
that
it would
they
be a more
make
advanced one so that he could be underwater.
And he doesn't have to breathe underwater, so he just kind of jumps, sinks. And
Or
he's-
maybe he goes when she is
When she's
on
human.
land and can't speak, and then she's like trying to run away and trying to tell people that like she's being chased,
But
and they're
she's
like, "Why the hell is this?"
Oh my
freaking-
god!
What's
I
chasing
want
you?
this as a mini series. This sounds so good.
Oh, yeah,
Miniseries
both
of the
do live in
Terminator
Atlantis.
going after every princess would be fantastic.
Wait, but if the Terminator came after Ariel while she was on land and she ran into Prince Eric would just be freaking Kyle Reese in the Terminator series. And then
Yeah,
they
but
just
Prince Eric is kind of useless.
Well, yeah.
Like, her best hope as an ally is her dad.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
absolutely. Yeah,
Okay,
but he's not on land.
Right, so it depends on what scenario we're running into, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Deader, down where it's wetter, under the sea.
No, Princess Kita's got this. That isolation,
Ariel
man.
is not in Atlantis. Ariel is in... What's
She's-
the name of Ariel's city?
She's from Atlantis.
Is it Atlantis? I
Uh-huh.
Corey is
Same
very, very
Atlantis.
adamant about this.
It's not the same Atlantis, but yeah, it's Atlantis.
It's upper Atlantis, not lower Atlantis. It's new Atlantis.
It's new Atlantis. That makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
They
yeah.
don't talk about Lower Atlantis. That it got buried for a reason.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm just disappointed.
No. I don't know why. I just imagine Princess Kita coming out of like isolation, but like Rita Repulsa. After 10,000 years, I'm finally free.
Yes.
Oh no.
It's not a. The name is Atlantica.
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 Ah, so
Yeah. So it
it's
is New
Atlantis North.
Atlantis.
That's it's like it's not the official Atlantis. It's like
There we go.
Mm.
it's like the residue Atlantis. Like the Mer people took over once Atlantis was evacuated.
It's
And then-
like
Then they all developed fins and stuff, so that's how you know the evolution of when Atlantis came and yeah.
Ah.
Yep.
Here we go.
we have the lore. We have it.
We have the lore. This is the evolution of where Atlantis and Atlantica came from.
There we go.
All right, Princess Kita gets to move on.
As she should.
All right, back up to the
She's a
top.
badass.
We have a whole new round.
A whole new round.
Speaking of who? Jasmine versus Vanellope.
Hey.
Ooh.
I got a 9.
I got a 1.
20.
Ooh.
Nice. Oh, 17. You got me, Carla.
Hmm.
I don't know. Because again, Vanellope has the glitching, but Jasmine has the skill.
Mm.
I think I'm gonna go with Jasmine because I'm gonna use the argument of just them, right? Like if I had to pick just them without their sidekicks, I think that Jasmine definitely has a better chance of survival because just running away, right? Like Jasmine can pole vault across rooftops to get away from this guy, but Vanellope's glitch zone is not like huge.
Yeah.
So like if she tried to glitch from one roof to the other, I feel like she would just like fall in between rooftops.
Yeah, depends on
But
when
she
she
has
like.
little legs. She doesn't run very fast.
No.
But if that's
Unless
the
she had her
case,
card.
also, her hitbox is smaller, like
She
Tinkerbell,
does have
so.
the car. Yeah, that's true. I think I'm still gonna go with Jasmine. I believe that Jasmine would have a higher survival rate.
I actually think they have a pretty good, like, both seem pretty able to, like, handle themselves and get away, like, especially with Vanellope's glitch. And Jasmine, I think, has skills. She's been, like, hanging out with Aladdin. She has skills even before Aladdin, that sort of thing. I think what actually comes in is their ages. I think that Jasmine would understand that this is a serious threat and start taking it more seriously before Vanellope is like, oh, this is
I'm
a
in danger.
real threat. Like, I think that
Oh,
she
you
would-
mean I could actually die?
right. Like, I don't think that would clue in. And so I don't think that she would take it serious for a while, which might make her more susceptible to being gotten.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I think Jasmine also. Yeah.
Yeah, Jasmine for sure. Vanellope, she doesn't have that kind of realization of like, oh, I have to run and save my life now. Like survival instincts kick in, where I think Jasmine already has experienced that before, so she knows when to kick it on.
Reed H. Cooper says, "Can I just vote for the princess I want to hang out with the most? Because if so, Vanellope is Sarah, and therefore she wins, except Carrie." Against
Although, but if you wanted to hang out with her while the Terminator was chasing you, would you still choose Vanellope?
Ooh.
Good.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a cool place and all, but oh man, look at the time. I gotta go. It's a Terminator.
He's coming. Like, ugh.
Bye. Going home now.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yes, all right.
Guess
That's
I've got to run
dedication.
for my life now.
So far, everyone in the chat, well, most in the chat are agreeing that, well, not agreeing, but saying that Vanellope would be the winner.
So disagreeing with us is what you're saying?
Mostly,
Yes.
yes.
They're agreeing with each other, disagreeing with us.
Okay.
There we go.
Agreeing, and then it was Vanellope. Like, what?
Yeah, what?
They're agreeing, just not with us.
Fine. Whatever.
Cobra
Striker.
Striker's like, it's been fun. Swings Vanellope at the Terminator.
Doing.
Glitch out of this.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Take this glitch, bitch. Yeah, that's close enough. Vanellope gets to move on.
Woohoo! I mean, I'm excited for Melody. I think that she would still like do a good job. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, she would definitely like survive longer than like the first round peoples we.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Cooper, we don't get points. We don't vote. We let you guys vote.
it's all you.
Mhm.
We're counting on you. Vote. We're counting on you to vote.
Too late.
Have voted.
Have voted.
Game over.
Game over, man.
Well, not yet, but
All right, next we have Pocahontas versus Mulan. And the way I arranged the photos, it doesn't look good for Pocahontas.
Yay! Mulan's like, I will mess
hiding
you
in
up.
the corners.
Mulan's the rogue about to take her sneak attack damage right now.
2.
13.
I got an 8.
1. Dang.
No, I got 8.
Oh,
You.
Ryan, it's you.
Ryan, you got 13.
Ryan.
Okay. They're
Are
both
two-
warriors. Like, they both have a lot of strength.
Hmm.
Okay.
How?
I want to say that like environmentally that Pocahontas is going to have more things that she can use against the Terminator, like all of the spirits that she has connection with. The forest is her friend, so she's going to have at least that tactical advantage when Mulan has to rely mostly on herself. And like,
Well, she has the army, her army buddies.
Mulan causes an avalanche with a firework.
right,
Fight
but you have
me.
to have an avalanche ready. I mean, like, you can't just
Yeah, but it means that she's gonna figure something out.
Based on her terrain, because remember, the
Yeah.
Terminator has to come to them in their area or their terrain.
Yeah. But I think a Terminator would be able to survive an avalanche.
I mean,
I
so did the
mean-
Huns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, those Huns are pretty Terminator-like.
It's true.
they're pretty ruthless. And just keep on coming.
True.
I think I'm gonna stick with my girl Mulan because she has weapons. Like, whereas Pocahontas can like adapt to her environment and like use like branches and whatever you want. They're not weapons. So like if you're throwing rocks at a Terminator, it's a little less effective than if you're using swords and projectiles and anything else that you have in the army.
Correct. Well, and also, if the Terminator does happen to find a firearm against Pocahontas, she's at an extreme disadvantage. Because
That's
firearms,
true.
yeah, because firearms do exist in Pocahontas's realm.
Yeah.
Well, same thing with Mulan, but I think
No, they
Mulan
didn't
has that
have
military
firearms.
training.
They didn't have guns or the such. It was still bows and arrows and swords.
No, for Pocahontas?
They had
No,
muskets.
for Mulan.
Oh,
For Mulan, yeah, I thought they were like muskets.
don't remember seeing that in the movie.
No. They used
They had gunpowder.
They used really old
That's what it was.
gunpowder stuff, but it's not like firearms.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
Whereas
Pre-
Pocahontas would be sucking, like just get done.
Yeah, that's what I'm
The
worried
moment
about.
that gun comes into play, you lose.
Yeah.
No, I mean, so by Pocahontas 2, they were like, she learned how to handle guns and like deal with guns.
Oh, she did?
In Pocahontas 2,
little.
she actually goes to England, but yeah, we see her in the winter and like she's been trading with the people from England. Like
Oh,
they've been trading.
Isn't that when they try to turn her into a lady?
yeah.
Yeah, she goes to England and she tries to be a lady, and she's like, oh god,
And
Yeah.
she doesn't end up with fucking John Smith.
no.
It's
Because
like
she doesn't.
Yeah.
What? I'm so glad I didn't see the second one.
that's
don't
what
need
I
to.
said.
It's
The
not
second
good.
one is bad. There's one good song. Pocahontas 2 is bad. It's really bad. But yeah.
I'll stick with my hard pass on never having seen that second one.
That's
So,
fair.
Don't watch it.
yeah.
Don't.
No, I'm gonna have to also go on the Mulan train just because she has that military training.
Actual military.
Knows what to do. She has been taught to, be based off of instinct, get survival, know how to be tactical. She's got that training that just doesn't quite compare to Pocahontas. It's like fighter class versus druid versus a Terminator. I think fighter classes got it.
Right. People are very offended that Pocahontas did not end up with John Smith in real life. Yeah, we know. But it's a Disney movie. Like, it was the happy ending every girl wanted.
Yeah.
So,
Back in,
don't
what,
tell
94?
me that. Yeah. The Little Mermaid in real life doesn't end up the way the Disney movie does.
No.
Spoiler alert. But it doesn't mean it's not the ending we deserved.
It is what we wanted, yeah.
It's what every little girl wanted out of Pocahontas.
Yeah.
That and a pet raccoon.
Yes! Absolutely! You have no idea.
Fair,
Living
yeah.
out in the country,
Fuck
all the
John
raccoons
Smith,
I
I
was like,
want
be
Amigo.
friends with me. And that they did not want to be friends with me.
I have fed raccoons in real life.
I think there's one hanging out in my backyard, so yeah.
They like bread and
Make
bananas.
friends with it. They have little paws. They're little.
And they grab it and it's like, takes.
Fine, I'll leave a little bagel out for him.
All right. I will end that one. It's pretty close, but it's still good amount to go for Mulan.
Squeaking by.
All right. Next up, we've got
Yes, Connie,
Elsa.
when you do the raccoon, you need to do the bagel and a little water bowl because they like to wash their hands.
Oh, okay. They have to clean their hands first and then.
But don't give them cotton candy and water. They'll just be sad. Have you seen the video of the raccoon trying to wash his cotton candy? No! And it dissolves in the water and he's just like, but where'd it go?
Oh no! You have to send me this. Oh my god!
It's so sad.
Wait, where'd it go? And then he like, oh,
I was going to eat it.
Oh no!
It's the saddest thing.
I'm gonna learn about disappointment today.
okay. I got a 7. I got a 7.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. We're doing something.
18.
7.
5.
Sevens!
I think Honey got it.
I got it with the 18. Yes. Princess freaking Leia. I have to go with Leia because she's got better survival instincts and I think overall kind of tactical, like she would be aware of the situation, how dire the situation is, and she would try and work it to her advantage some way. Elsa, I think she would just kind of rely heavily on her ice magic. But I think Princess Leia will eventually learn to like tactically outsmart it and then get out ahead of it or be able to disable it somehow.
But if we go back into the weapons discussion, Leia's at a bigger disadvantage because the Terminator would be able to use blasters effectively, not like freaking stormtroopers. And he would probably learn how to use the lightsaber. So like, I feel like she has a bigger disadvantage, whereas Elsa, it's still swords, right? Like the biggest weapons that you see in Frozen is swords. Like you never see them with guns or anything. So she can easily freeze them if they're coming at them, but Leia has a bigger risk of being hurt from a distance.
And I would
Yes,
also say
so-
sorry.
So yeah, so Elsa definitely has range. She has range on her side, but then Leia definitely is like the survivalist,
Yeah.
which someone said in the chat. Like, what were we gonna say, Ryan?
I was gonna say that like out of like in the Star Wars universe, she hasn't really come up with someone with that kind of a determination. I would say, who have like someone who's so intent to just kill her, and that is their only goal is to just kill her. Because like the Terminator could just take the nuclear option because he doesn't care about who else dies. Like he'd just be like, oh, she's on that ship. That ship's gone. And just blow that ship up.
Because everyone's goal has been to capture Leia alive. Like,
Yeah.
she's never been in a risk of, like, okay, kill her.
Right.
Right, but if they can't find her, right? If she's so good at hiding and like being a spy, like Chad is yelling about, right? It's that if the Terminator can't find her to kill her, like it's even if someone's intent on killing her, they have to get through the whole rebellion to get to her. To even kill her, to capture her, like whatever.
I mean,
Right.
I don't know if it was ever really talked about how much she was a spy. Like everyone was protecting where she was, but she wasn't necessarily.
Spy master.
Yeah, like she was the figurehead that you're like everyone needs to protect this person. I don't know if she was necessarily a spy, in my opinion.
No, but I mean, she was smart enough to figure out to send an SOS message to Obi-Wan Kenobi when she knew she was getting tailed. So that was definitely
She has instincts and she has skill, but we
Yes.
don't know that she's like a mastermind of the spy world, right? Like it'll definitely help her, but I don't know if going against the Terminator, who also has all of these skills, if it'll outwit him or surpass him in skill.
right, but
I don't
So
know.
Tuxedo had a question. Elsa's powers don't work if there's no water around, right? Which is not actually true.
That's not true.
She just like creates ice.
Yeah.
It's not water bending. It's just
oh, where you need
Ice
the
power.
source. Got it.
Because she can also make things thaw, so it's independent.
She keeps Olaf alive during summer. She does not need. Plus, there's always water in the air. Like,
Right.
if this is like the reasoning we're going from it, she fine.
She fine.
She fine.
True.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Elsa because she has that range with her snow, and she can make literally anything out of snow.
you can make an army out of snow, probably.
Yeah. She can make an army of marshmallows and
Good.
just like doggy pile the Terminator.
Just smother him to death in
Yeah.
sugar and
Avalanche?
diabetes.
Drown him.
It's the whole argument about Mulan, right? She
Yeah.
could create the avalanche that buried the Terminator.
Yep. A
Ah,
very sentient
teamwork.
avalanche should just be like.
She can freeze him and throw him to the bottom of the ocean in the Arctic or whatever, and just he lives there even if he doesn't die. It's like bye-bye.
Like he's not. At least he's not killing her. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Kenderman, one of them does get frozen. That's the T-1000, the liquid one. But he,
Yeah.
as soon as he thaws, he gets right back into being a liquid dude.
Yeah.
She sneezes out an entire army of snowmen.
Oh, jeez.
Now imagine what she could do if she did it on purpose.
That would be one way to get rid of a Terminator, is to freeze it in carbonite. That's a
But
pretty
does
good-
Leia have the tools?
Listen, her papa
Her
was
papa
able.
is dead.
Oh, Papa.
Her papa got blown up. So
Listen, she could have access to any sort of carbonite freezing situation she wanted. Like, everything is hers now. So if she could just literally, like, bait the Terminator into the carbonite room, it would be stupid enough to walk into the thing, Han or Chewie would hit the button, and then there's Terminator and carbonite.
does that mean that Leia also gets encased?
I know, because isn't it just like a centralized radius? Like he just has to like step over, kind of like onto like the little plate or the circle, and she could be off of it.
Yeah. She could just be like on the corner ring, and he'd step in because he has no idea what the machine is.
Yeah,
And then they would press a button, he'd just get lowered in real quick. And
right. Because I think he would still
Although
need
that
some sort of-
lowering takes so fucking long.
it didn't when Luke did it.
Oh,
he
it also
got
like. But how does that work in the Mandalorian? Because they also do encasing and carbonite in the Mandalorian. They
That
literally
was-
just shoves him into the closet.
Yeah, that was pretty insta freeze.
Yeah, that's pretty quick.
I think since Mandalorian takes place a little bit after like Cloud City
Advanced
stuff.
technology.
Yeah, they've advanced it in enough that they're like, oh, you know what? This is a really good way of transporting people you don't want to wake.
And then they figured out how to make it mobile.
Yeah.
So okay.
Garab on
this-
the Garage says Terminators are constantly scanning, so that's true. It would not be as easy to lure them into a trap if they're able to scan the trap in the room.
I mean, that's.
I mean, I don't think it would perceive it as a trap because it's just the carbonite freezing station is functioning as it's intended. He doesn't know that it's a trap until somebody triggers it and he's already on the plate.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I think chat has decided though.
I think they have.
Yeah,
I think so too.
so.
Yeah.
It looks pretty stable at this point.
All right. Next we've
While
got.
they're processing. Ain't that the theme?
So final round for this one is Moana versus Princess Kida.
All right.
1.
18.
13.
19.
Ryan.
Okay. They both could take him, but I think that Kida has more technology on her side. Like their energy weapons in Atlantis can destroy a lot of things. So I'm gonna have to go with Kida that she has at least a artillery advantage over Moana.
Plus thousands of years, hundreds of years too.
She knows how to
Practice.
isolate.
Yeah.
Best hide and seek game in history. Corey, I think you're muted.
No.
Oh, I just.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
It was me. Okay. I have to go with like the age thing again. I think they're both fighty. I think they're both feisty. I think that Kida has years of experience over and being just practicing being fighty versus Moana. I think that Moana like trips up over herself a lot. I think she's a fast learner. She wants to learn and she's in great shape, but so is Kida, right? And so it's like I think that Kida takes advantage just on like a been moving around longer, more, yeah.
Yeah, she's already been through a tough like catastrophe and like isolation, so now she's kind of come out the other side a little more hardened.
The veteran versus the rookie. Exactly.
Yeah.
I think
That's
that-
exactly what it is.
I think, and we definitely see that in the movie, right? With Moana, like Moana gets overwhelmed really quickly, a lot, right? As it is, because it is very much an origin story of like her becoming who she wants to be, and so she gets deterred from like what she's doing and why she's doing it, and she has to find those reasons. Whereas Kida is very focused on help my people, this is what needs to be done. Like, I think Kida feels a lot more focused. And that focus would help her get away from the Terminator, whereas Mona would be like, like, run away! And then like, oh yeah, I should be fighting. Because when she comes up against the coconuts, at first Moana's like, oh no! And then is fighty.
Yeah,
Whereas
she only goes back for hey hey.
instantly is like, on it. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I
Terminator
think Kida definitely has more of a chance.
Yeah, and the fight or flight situation, Kida is definitely fight versus Moana, where she has that moment of flight and then she's like, oh wait, no, I gotta fix that.
Right.
And, yeah.
It's like a car jump start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that one's fairly definitive as well.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
One. Kida.
Boo boo.
Kida.
All right, we are down to the second to last bracket.
Aha.
4.
4. 7.
Or
15.
Hot.
Haha.
You got Vanellope versus Mulan.
I'm sticking with Mulan. It's that age gap and realizing that this is a dire situation. It's like, put your pedal to the metal. This isn't the time to kind of figure out how to manipulate your glitch or anything like that. It's like, it's go time. So definitely Mulan.
Plus, she has training, right? Like, we keep coming to this. Like, she is one of the only ones that actually has training in fighting. So she has a chance to actually strike back without just, like, flailing everywhere for her life.
Yeah, one of them's surviving by the skin of their teeth. The other one is tactical.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely Mulan.
Very true. What? Yes?
Penelope? That's a different character.
Vanellope.
I know. I'm just being a dick.
Like, I'm aware.
I know.
Again, I think that Vanellope would absolutely accidentally make the Terminator more deadly at first.
Yeah, I can see that
Into
happening.
the Terminator's brain and be like, oh no.
Ooh, goodness.
Plus,
She
isn't
would...
the Terminator could, like, upgrade himself once he enters, like, the technology world that Penelope lives in, right?
Ooh. Could it? Oh God, he has access to the internet. He could literally just patch himself in to the internet to learn anything
And everything.
Right. It would be like a full-blown Matrix situation.
Yeah.
Just download all that information, and then he is literally upgraded to the max. Oh shit.
Yeah. Penelope does not stand a chance against this guy.
Oh
Sorry.
no, not even in her home turf. That actually puts her at a disadvantage.
Well,
Yeah.
if it is in her home turf, she can't die unless she leaves the console.
You don't think that the Terminator would figure that out after Google searching it?
Maybe. And then you would just destroy the arcade cabinet.
Like, come on. All you have to do is turn it off and on again.
But that resets the
Oh my
machine too, and
gosh.
she's still alive. You can't turn it off.
okay,
and on.
okay.
Tiger
Like-
said Terminator versus Ultron, and now I will forever picture Ultron as a Disney princess. Sorry, Eric.
Yeah. Dang, we are 50-50 right now.
Wow.
Trained
definitely a
personnel, glitchy candy princess.
Yeah.
This is where we're at. This is why our country's a mess.
Again with Mulan, right? So Mulan, it's like nobody has any range, right? They have cannons, but they're stuck with impersonal range, like melee weapon.
Yeah.
range, right?
Yeah, because
That's what he's stuck with.
he has to use whatever information is available in their realm at their time and place, because everybody is in different, time zones.
Yeah.
So
Time
cannons,
zones.
yes, but in general, it's swords, it's fisticuffs, like that's all he's got.
Yeah, the most advanced technology that he could access with Mulan's kind of realm would be fireworks and gunpowder, but no guns.
Although, well, yeah, no, he wouldn't be able to formulate guns because, like, he has gunpowder, so he could probably, like, make some sort of makeshift gun, but it wouldn't be like an actually, like, AK whatever.
Right. It wouldn't be like,
Yeah.
the shotgun that you see him with, or like, a semi-automatic kind of
Yeah.
thing. It would still be really rudimentary. And then I feel like in Vanellope's realm, he would use information against her so hard.
Oh, so hard. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
he would absolutely get there, upgrade himself, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be like Neo versus Vanellope at that point. It's like can bend the will of the computer towards him.
Technically, Disney
Yes!
owns
Oh my
Fox,
God.
so Alien Queen is a
Absolutely.
princess. Yes.
He would like go to the internet, get all this other
This is
stuff,
Frankenfurter.
console, and then like start modding stuff, and then changing her world around her.
Oh my God, we didn't even think of the other way of the street. Not only can he download, he can upload his sentient Skynet into and crash. Oh my God.
Then
That would be
then it
a
self-breaks the
situation.
internet.
Penelope's dead.
Penelope is
She's done.
No.
She's done. There's no hope for her.
No.
No.
All right,
done.
we finished that poll. All right, we got Mulan in the finals. All right.
I'm surprised it took us that long to figure
know.
to get to that point. It's
Huh.
like, wait, he could just download everything. He would be the ultimate hacker man.
Scary.
Mm-mm.
Ooh, man. All right. So this is now who's going to be going up against Milan at the end. Princess Leia versus Princess Kita.
Woof. The princess
I got a
round.
3.
3.
Holy shit. Okay, this is going to be really weird because I got a 3.
No.
There's no way. This is Skynet. Guys, we gotta...
Someone doesn't want us to win.
Skynet has
Done.
already
We broke the matrix. We broke it.
It knows we're here. We gotta cut the show.
Run away.
We know too much now. This is their sign to
my
like,
God.
we know too much.
Oh
Abort.
All right, all
Pull
right.
the plug.
Everyone
Holy
roll
shit.
again.
Oh my God.
I got a 7.
Okay.
Oh my God, get out of... No.
Don't you dare.
I got a 3.
Okay, I'm using a different dice
I
this
got a
time.
3.
Okay, I got a 20.
Okay.
Okay.
Me and Carlo were
real
so scared
scared
there. We're so scared.
Save us. Save us.
Okay. All right. Okay. This one's really hard because Kita has advanced technology that she's been isolated with, so that she has very good knowledge of.
She doesn't though.
Oh, she
Not
doesn't.
until Milo gets there does she learn how to use the technology.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only after she gets out.
No, until Milo gets in.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
Milo learns, because they don't know how to read it. Milo knows how to read it, so
that's
he's
right.
teaches them how to use the technology.
That's right. Okay,
But
so
it takes them like 2 seconds once they know how to turn it on to figure it out. So
Right. Then they're like, oh, zoomies, cool. Zoomies.
okay, so it's safe to assume that the Terminator arrives after Kita has learned how to operate and access this. Okay.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, God, that's... Okay, both of these have really advanced weaponry that can be used against both of them if the Terminator learns how to use it. Kita has high dexterity. Isn't she very, like, athletic? Like, she has, like,
Yeah.
either parkour skills or just
Totally.
really good dexterity.
she's like a monkey.
Yeah.
Oh,
She fucking
okay.
like monkey
slimy.
crawls on that wall.
Oh, okay. Princess Leia, I don't think has really good dexterity or strength. It's mostly just kind of, she has her smarts, she has her tactical abilities, and then I mean, if we're still including support team, like she has her crew that she definitely like heavily relies on. But Kita, I think, as a standalone, she would be able to survive and connive against a Terminator.
Also, I think an advantage for Kita would be that the Terminator wouldn't necessarily know how to read Atlantean.
Oh, that's
So
true.
He wouldn't know unless he saw someone activating one of the ships or something how to use
Right.
the technology.
Mhm.
Like, it's not easy for him to just, like, there's no place for him to really figure out and, like, download data on, like, how this operates.
Right.
So he's at a disadvantage there. Whereas if he goes to the Star Wars universe, it's just a gun. You don't need...
Yeah,
Pretty
it is
small.
just
like,
a
as
gun,
far
but
as learning how to use it,
Right,
you
but
don't need an instructions manual.
if he's not pre-programmed to learn Atlantean, he's also not pre-programmed to learn Arabesh.
Yeah,
Or-
but if you grab a gun, you can figure out how to use the trigger, versus if you need the specific crystal, turn it this far to the right and then put your hand here. There's a lot more steps for him to figure out to use the Atlantean technology than for him to use a blaster.
As opposed to push button, turn on, go. Like,
Yeah.
like, oh,
Exactly.
the button, it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, he might self-impale with a lightsaber or an accident.
How does this work?
Yeah, no,
there's-
that's absolutely true. And that would cut through him.
Yeah, that would
100%.
win.
Yeah.
But
Lightsaber versus a Terminator. Lightsaber wins.
So, I mean, so Grace here does have a point of the Terminator would just masquerade as a droid and hide till he needs to kill Leia. Like, she wouldn't see him necessarily as a threat unless, like, he was going. Like, right? She'd just be like, droids are a thing.
yeah,
But-
that's
so
true.
it wouldn't necessarily ping as like, like why is this metal person trying to kill me? Like I don't know. Like would it?
I mean, eventually, yes, but not
Eventually,
right away.
yes, but like at the beginning, it wouldn't necessarily ping as odd.
Yeah, well, because the Terminator appears in its like humanoid form, so it has like the flesh suit over it, and then once that gets torn away, then it's just the metal exoskeleton underneath. So she would be running into like a humanoid figure that she would know that something's not, that it's not fully human, you know, like an AI kind of thing. But
Yes, it can remove the flesh, but I think it generally is trying to fit in first.
Yeah, but if he's trying to fit in, he would just remove the flesh because that
That
would
would be
more fitting
fitting.
in.
Well,
But he
That-
doesn't
yeah.
look like the Techno Union or one of the clankers. He stands out still pretty well.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, he might stand out a little bit, but I feel like it would be like, huh, that's a weird droid. Moving on, like.
True.
It must be a new model.
Well, yeah, and I feel like Leia would definitely be perceptive enough to kind of pick up on that, especially if she's being hunted down by the Empire. She would know anything off would be kind of like, something's not right
Red
here.
flags.
Red flags, yeah. So I still think that like she wouldn't just be like, oh, it's another droid kind of thing. She would be like, Johan, go check that out. That's a weird droid, you know, kind of thing. Like she would pick up on that something
Sacrifice
isn't.
Han Solo.
Oh.
I think I don't know. I still think that I think that Leia is cunning. I think that Kita is also pretty cunning. And,
I agree.
and then I think she's more athletic than Leia. Leia's
Yes.
athletic, but like Kita is like, I run around this island jumping around like toned athletic, whereas Leia's
Kita
like,
does
"Oh, I can get
CrossFit,
around."
like Leia does yoga. There's the different type of athleticism, but Kita definitely has
Kita's
that.
parkour.
Yeah.
Leia's yoga. You're right. You're right.
She has that physical advantage, not just kind of
Yeah.
military or like, you know, tactician kind of mentality.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
well, everyone is wanting Leia to go
I mean, it is Leia, right?
on. She's a favorite. What are we gonna say?
She is.
You know what? Yeah, it's like I really wanted Leia to go on, even though I was like, no, Kita's kind of stronger, but
We're
yay!
just going the logical route.
We just got two votes right at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one still.
No, they came in.
Oh, and then okay.
Uh,
I know that like we closed the vote, but people were still getting votes in.
Yeah,
But-
Ryan.
But Princess Leia did win out.
Yeah.
Right. So it's
yeah,
1,
I think
2,
by 1.
4, 5 versus 1, 2, 3. So yeah. So
Yeah, okay.
Leia still wins. I just saw a couple
Yep.
shoot it.
All good.
Late ones, yeah.
Yeah, Leia won by 1. All right.
Yeah.
Vote matters.
This is what happened.
This is
Your
just
vote
practice.
matters. Yeah.
All right.
We've been training you.
Ah.
Oh no. So the final round, Mulan versus Princess Leia.
Ah.
One.
Why do you make me do this?
I got a 20.
I also got a 20.
Whoa.
Thank God, because I got 18. Y'all take this one.
All right. Me and Corey rolling off.
Ah.
I got a 5.
I got a 1.
Oh,
What?
Ryan.
I did. I will take a picture of it. I will take a picture of it.
wow.
I believe you.
Okay. So for the specific reason of when a Terminator goes back to annihilate their target, it is purely what is available to them. Mulan has the advantage because it is still just gunpowder and swords. But
Yeah.
but Princess Leia has so many other things to worry about.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
think that's where I'm gonna go with that.
I agree.
I'm gonna go with. I agree, Mulan, but I agree that they're both very cunning. They both have a tactician. I think that they both are tacticians. I think that they both have strategy. I think that their minds are very similar in in figuring out, you know, solutions to problems, figuring out like ways around, whether I need to be fighty or hidey or whatever. But I think that Leia is much more of a tactician, and it's all theory, and like, and then other people employ it, right? Versus Mulan, trained as a soldier to go do the thing. Like, she's a thinking soldier as opposed to general like Leia, right? Who's not out doing the thing, right? Whereas Mulan is doing the thing.
Yeah.
Right.
She's the one that's out in the field versus General Leia. She's the one back at the base telling what everybody else has to do. Like, hey, you do this, hey, you do this. Mulan is not the grunt, but she is in it. You know, she's in the thick of battle. So, yeah, Mulan.
Plus, again, like, there's a lot less chances of her getting shot, so she stands more of a chance because it's melee combat more than anything.
Right, yeah, and Leia has to worry about blaster fire. If the Terminator learns how to hack into an Imperial cruiser, then he's got a ship.
It's so easy to get her base blown off.
Yeah, exactly. There's progressively worse ways that he could attack her. Yeah. So, versus Mulan, all you got is gunpowder. That's the worst. There's no Death Star available that he could hack his way into.
Yeah.
And with Leia and Leia's universe, I think there's more opportunity for a cyborg, right? A computer to go there and, you know, download information about the world and the universe and the society. Like, he can go somewhere and do that and learn really fast. Whereas Mulan, it's a lot more like
ancient China.
It's a lot like read about the society. I mean, like, there's not like a plug in and go and download it real fast.
Right.
So I think that he sticks out for longer. I think that not knowing things, right? I think that it's harder for him to blend in. I think that learning curve is longer.
Yeah, he doesn't have that ease of information. Like, he can't access it as easily as, you know, he would in like Vanellope's world, or even in the futuristic Star Wars world. He would just be able to like log into somebody's comms or somebody's systems. Okay, here's the list of everything. Download that. Versus in Mulan, it's like, go read a book. Like, learn how to translate it, and then you know, come back and tactile try to assassinate me.
Also hope that someone knows where the Fa family actually is located, because like if nobody knows, like, he's just wandering the countryside until he finds the civilization.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not like information is readily available. Like, you know, like where the army is, what the army's doing. That's not being talked about. That's a letter. That's a couple letters, right? That you have to intercept or know about. Versus like, oh no, like this is being broadcast and intercepting that broadcast and that kind of information being talked about, right? With the rebels and stuff like that. Whereas like, intercept that one letter. Good luck.
Yeah.
Find that one bird that's carrying the important piece of information you need, and good luck.
Ooh, we are.
Get a bird
50-50.
to trust you.
Hey, vote, guys. You guys got vote.
Vote.
Your vote matters.
Your voice counts.
Vote 2020. Oh my gosh. So my roommate and I we're talking about Georgia, right? And he was like, I don't care who wins Georgia. I just wanted to go to end that it wins by 1 point, so that no one can ever use the argument again that my vote doesn't matter. It's like, don't even care who wins Georgia. I just want it to be by 1.
By 1.
Yeah.
Because that 1 matters.
Yeah, that one literally made history. Like, it changed so much.
I really want compulsory voting as well. Like, Australia knows what's up. It's like, you need to vote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong, but New Hampshire went blue this year, right? New Hampshire? I think so. So I have a friend who's about 10 years older than me, who abhors politics, and actually ended up, he's never voted before in his life. and I convinced him this year to register and vote. And he's in New Hampshire. That state went blue, and so I'm like,
See, it matters.
I'm not saying it is because of like him, but like my friend contributed to that, and I'm very happy that I helped that happen.
You directly contributed to that happening.
Of like this is the first time he's ever voted. Which is a shame, but he voted now. Now we're on an upward trend. It's okay.
Yeah.
This is the most important one. From here on out, is just going to be easy.
Yes.
Don't jinx it.
Ah, wood. I got wood. It's fine. It's fine.
It's still 2020. We can't take
now
our
have 10 votes
chances.
in, and it's still tied.
Jeez.
Who won this one? I think it's gotten to the point where was it you, Ryan?
Was it me who started? It was.
It was
Who
you.
started?
Me.
Yeah, I think.
Because we both got 20s and then I got a 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
if it's me, I am gonna decide Milan.
Oh.
Yay, my girl. She's my favorite.
Knock on your wormwood.
Knock on
wormwood.
your wormwood. I need some wormwood. This is faux worm.
Foam wood.
Faux wood.
All right. We did it.
Yes.
Yay! Mulan
really
would
excited about this
successfully
result.
survive a Terminator
Yep.
attack, and I'm happy about
It
that.
had to
I'm
go to the
happy
courts,
about
but it went.
Let's go to the courts.
One matters. See, yeah.
Yep.
One
All right.
vote matters.
Well,
She's so happy.
with that, I'm going to open the poll to have you guys all decide who is the master debater of the week. Right here.
No.
But you can use your channel points. So you can vote as many times as you like, as long as you have plenty of channel points to do it. And so it is opening now. You've got a minute.
Chun chun chun.
You okay?
Hey.
My thing blipped, and all I
No.
saw was Ryan and Connie. I was like, "You missed somebody."
No, it's all there.
Why is this
Currently-
happening?
Oh,
Why
goodness.
do you hate
Carla.
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
I hate winning. It's the best thing.
I know. I don't want to win.
I don't want to make decisions.
It's very close.
No.
I'm only an elected official. I can't make decisions for myself.
I can't decide what to eat when it's my turn to pick lunch. So this is
Gonna learn today.
Yep. I'm sorry. I'm falling behind now.
No, vote for Ryan.
Carla.
No.
Get them topics ready. What
This
you
is
got?
so stressful.
Ryan, vote for Ryan.
Hot topics.
Shit. Okay. Look around. Look around.
Yep.
Oh.
Carla wins.
Arsenal, yeah, contributed
And
900
remember,
points.
you don't have to have a question. You can just be topic.
Topic. So like last week, I just picked Terminator. Like
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's still very stressful. Let's see. Oh, I have a Tailmon on my dresser.
Mm.
So, which Digimon? I also have a
Digimon.
Queer Eye book. Which Digimon would do the best job at doing a makeover?
Okay. Okay.
What did
Digimon makeover consultant.
Yeah, there you go. This is what happens when you pull random shit out of your room.
Oh my god! I was like, oh, wait, I've never Digimoned. I've done
Which
Pokemon.
Digimon would make the best makeover consultant?
I'll be doing some Digimon research.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
We're gonna
Digimon
learn
is the
today.
better Pokemon. I'm sorry. Like, Digimon actually had a plot. Pokemon was the same thing every fucking episode. Ash finds a Pokemon, Team Rocket steals the Pokemon, Ash saves the Pokemon, and then Team Rocket gets blasted away. Next episode, same thing. Digimon actually had a storyline.
That's what I've heard. I've heard things.
And Telmon was the best thing in this planet. So
So Digimon has like that like angel-looking woman, right? Angel woman.
yeah, and she is the Digi-evolution of Telmon, so Telmon is the best thing ever.
Okay.
Going to get her Tailmon.
I'm getting Telmon. It's super cute.
Okay, that's pretty cute.
Okay,
I
that is
know.
pretty cute.
And she has little gloves, and I don't have it. I need to make her a little ring, but she has like a little ring on her tail, and Tailmon is the best thing.
Yeah, that's pretty cute.
Gonna be doing some Digimon research for sure.
So Carla, as our Digimon expert, can it be like? Is it like first evolutions? Can we go with first as opposed to like?
Just
like,
the whole.
So like, is it?
I'd say like your general like I'll tell you like what the name of the actual evolution is, but it's like their teen evolution that they're most normally on.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So it's
they're
not
known
like
for.
their
So they
higher
have like
tier.
their baby, and then they have like their ultimate or whatever. But
Right.
like,
No, that middle one. That like I'm walking around.
yeah,
normal.
exactly. The one they're normally in.
Okay.
Their average form, kind of where
They're
they're
at-
sitting
yeah.
at. Okay.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think it's the rookie evolution is the name of it. I think.
Okay.
I haven't
Okay.
seen it in years, but
We trust you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. That was your first mistake. But hey,
You fools!
Ooh. All right. So I found someone to raid. It probably doesn't matter because he's got 500 people, but it's fun because it's Patrick Rothfuss.
It's better.
Nice.
I love Patrick Rothfuss so much.
So send your love his way, our love his way, and let him know where you're coming from.
Get those emotes ready.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then there's Trash Your Piece Theater later
So we got
tonight.
Trash Your Piece. So join us for that. It'll all be a lot of fun. Come back and join us at 7:30. Make us do funny voices and impersonations. And I have no idea what script we're doing because we never do, but it'll be funny anyway because it is.
Because it always is.
Because it always is.
it'll be great.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.